I don't know if any of you have heard about the controversy with the artist Halsey and her record label. She released a TikTok video on Sunday. Basically, I have a song that I love and I want to release as soon as possible, but my record label won't let me. Halsey continued, I've been in this industry for 8 years and I've sold over 165 million albums. And my record company is saying I can't release a song unless they can make a fake viral moment on TikTok. Now, TikTok is basically the replacement for record labels doing their job of promoting artists. Follow the logic on this. She has to make the TikTok viral video so that the label can profit off of it, right? Instead of them doing the job promoting it. Reps for Halsey and their label Astraworks Capital did not immediately respond to Variety's request for comment on Sunday. The irony of Halsey creating the viral TikTok moment, claiming their label will not release a song without a viral TikTok moment, was not lost on observers, right? As more artists have become to seek success with the TikTok algorithm, it's no secret that labels and artists have started manufacturing viral moments to up the buzz surrounding the release of a project. It goes on to say, in April, Kid Laroi and his ex-manager Scooter Braun reaped the power of TikTok virality by starting a fake feud in promotion of Leroy's song 1,000 Miles. Everything is marketing, concluded Halsey's TikTok, and they're doing this to every artist these days. I just want to release music, man, and I deserve better than this, to be honest. I'm tired. Well, this has been going on since the beginning of time in the music business, but the rise of social media and things like TikTok have made it to where the labels basically want no responsibility. It used to be that you had to get up at 6 a.m., go into radio stations, meet program directors, play your songs acoustically when you've just played a gig the night before, and hope that the program directors like what you do and they'll start spinning your single in regular rotation, right? Or that you could pay somebody to start playing it on MTV or whatever would happen back then. That used to be how the music business was. But it was still the record label was out there doing this stuff. Yeah, the artists went out and did the work, but the labels were there setting the stuff up. They had promotion staffs, they had budgets for these things. I remember back when Kelly Clarkson, she put out a book talking about her 2007 release. I think it was called My December. And she's talking about Clive Davis did not want to release her record because he didn't think it had any hits on it because she wrote all the songs. Well, one of the reasons she wrote the songs, this is from what I heard, and I don't know if this is true or not, but she's on American Idol. American Idol had these ridiculous contracts where they took 50% of everything you made for 3 years after, for all the top 10 people that are on it. Then she had a manager that took 20%. And then since she didn't write any of the singles, she was not making any money from that. So essentially she was making no money. So on her second record, she's wanting to write the songs so she can actually make a living in the music business. And then Clive, who totally denied it in his book, said that none of this is true. I believed in the record, blah, 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 blah. You can make your own conclusions on this. I don't know firsthand what it is. I know what I read that Kelly Clarkson wrote about this, and I have no reason to believe that it's not true. The music business is even worse than it was, if that's possible. So they want you to go out there and do your own marketing so that they can make all the money from these things. Does that make sense? So think about this. You have a record label that's asking an artist to make its own advertisement for their own record, to put it on a platform that relies on people putting up their own free content. It's not like TikTok is making its own content. TikTok's making all this money from people putting their own art up there or whatever it is, their own viral videos, creating money for TikTok to make and for the record label to make. And occasionally the artist, if they have a big video, they'll make the money maybe from streaming if they wrote the song, which most of the time they didn't write the song, or from live touring. So these people are relying on the artists and the fans to do all the work for the promotion. This is what passes for A&R these days. It was bad enough when I was producing back in the early 2000s that record labels were hiring me to produce records for bands that couldn't write their own songs. Not all of them, but a lot of them that couldn't write their own songs or couldn't play their own songs. So I'd have to play their parts and co-write their songs. Or the A&R guy had their own publishing company. I'm thinking of someone in particular, had their own publishing company, and he had his writers getting songs on records I was producing. They didn't care about the artist. The artist was just a vessel to get publishing for their songwriters so they could make more money. In addition to the fact that the A&R people got a cut, usually 1 point off the record sales. So they were getting paid from the album sales, and they were getting paid their cut from the people that were signed to their publishing company. As a matter of fact, some of these people are still working in the record business as A&R people, believe it or not, here in 2022. So this has been going on. And these fake TickTok things, I think about that terrible song, ABCDEFU. There was a big controversy about that being a whole manufactured song. I mean, it sounds like it to me. It's an awful song. It sounds like something that was made in a lab by a committee of songwriters. It's the most cliche-ridden song, and it became huge on TikTok. This is what they're looking for Halsey's new song. I mean, let's get real. The record label is essentially saying to her, we don't think your record is a hit, so until you prove it by having a viral video on TikTok, we're not going to release it. If you look back historically, A&R people used to sign artists they believed in. I met this guy, Gary Gersh, back in 2005. He signed Nirvana. Nirvana had Bleach, was their first record, sold 46,000 copies on Sub Pop. He signed them because the guys in Sonic Youth, I believe it was, told him that Nirvana was amazing. He signed them. He thought, okay, it'd be great if they sold 50,000 records. It's still selling. I mean, that Smells Like Teen Spirit, it's got a couple billion spins on Spotify. It's massive. It's got over 1 billion plays. It's one of the few rock songs that has over 1 billion plays on YouTube. He signed them because he believed in them and what they were doing. He didn't know they were going to change the music industry. People didn't know things like that. They didn't have to be successful first on TikTok. They didn't have to do the job of the A&R guy first before they become successful. The A&R guy used to sign the artist, find the producer, make the record, find the mix engineer, mix the record, put it out there, send the artists out with their promotion staff, out to radio stations to shake hands, kiss babies, do whatever they needed to do, and get out there and promote records. That's what Nirvana did. That's what every artist did. That happened since the beginning of time until now. You know, when I make videos here, I make videos that I want to make. I have a lot of faith in my audience that they will be interested, at least some of them will be interested in the things I'm interested in. I don't have to deal with a record label. Thank God. Every video is like releasing a single, essentially. Some videos do really well if it's something that people are interested in. Some videos don't. But it doesn't matter. I make videos about things that I believe in. When I do videos on jazz artists and interview them, I know they're not going to get a lot of views, but I don't care. I make videos on stories and people that I think are important. If they're interesting to me, I think that they're interesting to you and that they're things that you might be interested in learning about. I'm lucky I don't have a record label to answer to. The only people I have to answer to are you. And I have tremendous respect for the people that watch this channel. When I see things like Halsey, she signed to a contract. There's nothing she can do about this. That's the way the music business has always been, but it's even worse than it was then. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Really, it's important. 57% of the people that watch this channel are not subscribed. Don't be one of them. Be one of the 100% that is subscribed. We're almost at 3 million subscribers. So hit the button now. And thank you once again so much for watching.